How did you know where to find me, anyway? Not many people knew where I went.
Your secretary, Ellie. She sent me.
She did? I should give her a raise. Now, you mentioned something about tracking down a murderer and how he took your son. I want you to come to my office in Diamond City. Give me all the details. Besides, I think you've earned a chance to sit down and clear your head.
Lead the way, Nick.
All right, let's move fast. Follow me. You're playing with the wrong...
Gonna be your last mistake.
Take that!
That's the last of them.
Piper, you'll do anything to get a story, won't you? You don't care who you hurt.
Just stop, okay?
I hope you were smarter than this. Now that's one way to get the coolant pumping. Someone's coming.
What was that? Making trouble.
Catch!
You all right?
Piper, I will never tell you about University Point. I didn't then, and I won't now.
There's no changing the situation at this point. So what do you know?
Excuse me.
Mayor's in no mood to talk about any of this synth nonsense. Unless you're looking for a housing permit, I can't help you.
What was that about synths?
Oh, no. I'm not saying anything. I like my job, thank you very much.
And you are?
Geneva, the mayor's secretary. I handle all the day-to-day.
Well, let's hear about the permit.
We have one home available. It's in the center of town, right near the market. You can do whatever you like with the interior, and all the tools you need to make your own furnishings are provided at no extra charge.
Tell me more about this house.
The previous owner bought an adjacent warehouse and knocked down a few walls, so it's bigger than most. And he left behind his old tools, so you'll have everything you need to modify the inside however you see fit.
I'll take it.
Here's the key. Let me be the first to welcome you as a resident of the Great Green Jewel.
What? You got a staring problem?
Mayor McDonough?
Enjoy your stay in Diamond City. Now, excuse me.
Hey. Hey, got a sec?
Hey, partner. Need something?
Can we chat?
Sure.
What's on your mind?
Mirelurks. I guess I'm hungry. Oh, I slept so well.
I hear you've been asking questions around town. What? Diamond City's got 2 private dicks now?
Hey,
What you got for me? Time for some travel fuel. Want one?
your thoughts?
Not a lot of people want to hang around with the nosy reporter.
Oh, nothing.
All right.
Danny.
Not to be rude, but I'm a bit busy here.
I feel like I'm robbing you every time you buy something from me. So I'm going to give you the biggest discount I can afford. And I want you to have the key to the safe at my place. Feel free to take whatever you want. Do you ever wonder if we should spice things up between us?
What do you think we should do?
Lots of things. I'm not looking for a big commitment. Just something a little more physical. You game?
Yes, absolutely. Let's get the hell out of here.
Right behind you.
Hey there.
Keep walking.
Another glass of wine, Wellington.
Certainly, sir. Anything for an understanding.
This is what I like about you, Wellington. You know what you are. Not trying to be anything other than helpful.
Hey, I need a minute. Whoa, look who it is!
Always
Don't you have a boot to polish somewhere? Hey, Welly, what you got for me?
Hey.
You bore me. That's all there is to it.
Hi.
Nice to meet you, friend. My name's Terrence. I'm an astronomer. Well, that's my passion, anyway. It's hard to earn a living wandering around with my head turned to the sky. So, right now, I'm looking for a settlement to work on.
Would you be interested in coming to work for me?
Really? Well, if you need someone with 2 good hands and a head for science, maybe I can help.
Nothing new, darling. Though there's There's a rumor Ann Codman is offering good money for other people's hair.
No.
You didn't hear it from me. Now, don't you have a sewer to trawl?
Fine. I guess I'll go do that. Thanks, Welly. Hey, how about I introduce you to my confidential informant? Oh, Takahashi, thank you for meeting me here.
何しますか?
No. We've been traveling together for ages.
何しますか?
Sorry, Blue. The jig is up. Takahashi told me everything. Web of lies, gone. I mean, I bet your name's not even Blue, is it?
Everyone in this city's always jumping at shadows. Chill out is what I say.
Hey,
Hiya, handsome. Got it. You know, my parents were Brotherhood. They were from California originally, traveled to the Capital Wasteland under Elder Lyons. At some point, they fought with Lyons and left. Dad said they abandoned Lyons and his bad ideas, not the Brotherhood. I always had the feeling they wanted to go back to California. But they came here instead. Closer, you know, less dangerous trip.
being cautious. Not a bad call.
My mom was a paladin. She's the one that trained me with weapons. She wasn't going to have a kid that couldn't handle herself. She died a long time ago. My dad's a scribe.
Did something happen to him?
He left us years ago.
I'd never leave my family behind.
I love that about you. Your sense of duty. I guess he didn't have that. Take this. I think you'll like it.
Hey.
This should be a piece of cake.
Hey.
Oh,
Is everything all right between us, Piper?
I guess I'm still on the fence. Show me you want to make lives better out here. Then we'll talk.
Another shower star into each life. Some rain must fall, but too much is falling in mine.
Ellie? Are you here?
Nick? Oh, God. It's really you.
Well, it's hard to mistake this mug for anyone else.
You keep laughing at death. Someday, death's gonna laugh back.
Not as long as I got a few friends to back me up.
You saved Nick, this agency, and my job. Thank you.
Happy to do it.
Yeah? Go diving into scary pre-war ruins all the time then, do ya? Here. Every cap we agreed to for finding him. Plus a little something extra. You know, if you're looking for work and don't mind putting on the detective hat, Nick sure could use a new partner.
Whoa. One case at a time, Ellie. Our new friend needs our help first. All right, let's get down to business. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable. When you're trying to find someone who's gone missing, the devil is in the details. Tell me everything you can, no matter how painful it might be.
We were in a vault when it happened. Vault 111. It was some kind of cryo facility.
You were on ice, huh? More importantly, you were underground, sealed up. It's a lot of obstacles to get through just to take one person. What else can you tell me?
My wife was murdered. She was trying to keep them from taking Sean, and they just...
It's okay. You don't need to say anything more.
So, we're talking about a group of cold-hearted killers, but they waited until something went wrong to resort to violence. Anything else you remember?
There was a man and a woman. They didn't say much, but I remember they called me the backup.
So we're talking a small team. Professionals. The kind that know to keep their lips tight when they're on the job. Not sure what the backup means, though. Anything else you remember?
We're looking for my son, Sean. He's less than a year old. Why would anyone take him?
Good question. Why your family in particular, and why an infant? Someone would be taking on all of his care, and a baby needs a lot of it. Well, that confirms it. This isn't a random kidnapping. Whoever took your kid had an agenda. There's a lot of groups in the Commonwealth that take people. Raiders, super mutants, the Gunners, and of course there's the Institute.
You think raiders might have done this?
I honestly doubt it. They can barely organize themselves, let alone pull off something this complicated.
Super mutants? What are they?
Big, green, muscles on muscles. In other words, hard to miss. I think we can safely rule them out.
Who are the Gunners?
High-end mercenaries. No job too brutal. They're in the running as likely suspects. They wouldn't be the ones pulling the strings.
So you think this Institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth. Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to see why. Those early model synths of theirs strip whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human, that infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, or where they are. Not even me. And I'm a synth myself. A discarded prototype, anyway.
You're a prototype?
As far as I know. Never seen any other synth like myself. There's the older ones that are dumb as rocks and all metal, and there's the newer ones that are almost human. I'm somewhere in between.
Don't lie to me, Nick. You're one of them. They made you.
Yeah, I've heard it all before. You're a freak. You've got something to hide. Blah, blah, blah. But the truth is, people smart enough to build something like me are smart enough to cover their tracks, and arrogant enough to throw their unwanted trash into the Commonwealth to fend for itself.
You don't know anything about them? Really?
Some kind of security setting strips or blocks out those memories. And it's not just me. Any synth that gets trashed, left behind, or escapes the Institute has the same problem. Probably some kind of failsafe.
Either way, I need to find Sean.
You're right. The speculation is getting us off track. Let's focus on what you saw. What did these kidnappers look like?
The man who killed my wife. He had a handgun. I didn't get a clear look at it. But that sound...
Could have been a large caliber revolver. Huh. I'm starting to get a clearer picture of the kind of man our perp is. Anything more you can tell me?
The woman was dressed in, I think it was a kind of hazard suit. The man had some sort of metal brace on his arm.
Maybe some kind of improvised armor? A lot of hired guns do that to look tough. The hazard suit is interesting. Not many mercs can afford something that fancy. What else do you remember about them?
I'll never forget that voice. Low and rough. Like sandpaper across your face.
Not much to go on, but a tough and commanding voice can get someone pretty far in the violence business. What else?
One of them came right up to me. Bald head. Scar across his left eye.
Wait. It couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellogg at all, did you?
Who is he? Do you think he has Sean?
It's way too big of a coincidence. Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellogg case?
The description matches. Bald head, scar, reputation for dangerous mercenary work, but no one knows who his employer is.
And he bought a house here in town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years old.
There's no way that could be Sean.
Yeah. Big difference between an infant and a 10-year-old, but that doesn't mean we're on the wrong track. He could have a son of his own. Or maybe he's turned kidnapping into a bad habit. In any event, they both vanished a while back. No trace. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg's last known address. See if we can snoop out where he went.
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should still be careful.
I always am. Didn't want Ellie to hear this.
Don't
but
know
I
you,
think you
Scabbard.
should know. Everything I dug up about Kellogg before his disappearance, bad news. He's more than just a mercenary. He's a professional. Quick, clean, thorough. Has no enemies, because they're all dead. Except you. 9 to 1 odds says he's our man. More than just you identifying his distinguishing features. The MO is all him as well. Leading a small team to kidnap a baby and leaving one of the parents alive for later? Not many mercs in the Commonwealth can pull that off. Here we are. Keep an eye out, will you? See if I can get this open. It's one heck of a lock. Something to hide, Kellogg? Why don't you give it a try?
Yes.
Let's take a look around.
Like,
Kellogg left
next time you're in
something
my
behind.
house, I need to keep an eye on you good.
Place seems small to you? Figured a guy like Kellogg would think big.
Hey.
Shoot. Something to say?
Your thoughts?
Maybe constantly trying to kill us, but
Check out
the
that
Commonwealth never lacks for excitement.
That's all.
All right.
Hey.
What are the chances we'd be chasing the same guy?
Telling you,
It's
something's
weird,
not
but
right.
it means we'll get him.
Look for anything out of
better
sorts.
get him.
A switch.
Hold up a sec.
I just restocked if you need some tea.
That was it.
No problem. Smell the cigars?
That's one way to
It's
hide
him.
a room. Well, look at this. All of a Merc's favorite things.
Gwinnett Stout beer, 44 caliber bullets, cigars, San Francisco Sunlights.
Interesting brand. Won't lead us anywhere on its own, though.
Any suggestions, Nick?
What about dog meat? Commonwealth mutt like him can track a man's scent for miles. Why don't you go fetch him and let him have a whiff? See if he picks up the trail. Before you head out, I know this is personal business. If you have to face Kellogg on your own, just say so. Besides, you already have plenty of company. We can't all go sniffing through the Commonwealth after one man.
Any words of wisdom?
If Kellogg really is the one who kidnapped your son, then he's dangerous. But so are you. You don't need to be afraid of him, or anything else the Commonwealth throws at you.
I want you with me on this, Nick.
All right. Now let's get that bastard. This is your show from here on out, okay? You say jump, I'll say how high.
Dog meat. Get the scent, boy. Got something, boy?
Go get him, doggy. Find the bastard.
Got too much dirt in that hair? Get it trimmed. You won't regret it.
Maybe constantly trying to kill us, but the Commonwealth never lacks a blessing. Hey now, big boy.
Always wondered what you'd look like as a robot. Not too shabby.
The latest news from the Commonwealth.
Kellogg was smoking his San Francisco Sunlights at University Point that day. I'll never forget that smell.
Good God, you catch the plates on that one? No way anyone survived that. Oh, I guess we ought to make sure.
You heard that, right? That was no vertibird. Do you think it was an alien spaceship? We should go find where it crashed.
Kellogg must have stopped here. Search around, see if we can pick up the trail.
San Francisco sunlights.
I'm telling you,
Kellogg's
that
preferred
nose
brand,
is
all right.
second to none.
Okay, boy, let's track him.
I had a guy on the road once who wore a bottle cap with a blue star on it around his neck. I've probably opened 100 bottles of Quantum looking for one just like it.
Looks like another one of Kellogg's pit stops. Keep your eyes open.
Bloody bandages. Dog meat can track
Dog meat
this.
pick up the scent again?
Kellogg's still out there. We've got to track him, boy. Okay, boy, let's track him.
Idiots incoming.
You ready to die, asshole? Catch! Bring it! Take that! They're mine.
Dog meat's found something. You know the drill.
Stout. One of his creature comforts.
Dog meat find something?
I'll need your nose to track Kellogg, boy. Okay, boy. Let's track him.
Keep your distance. Catch. Fucker. Aim for the head.
Wow.
Oh, goody. Rats.
Attention, assailant. Lower your weapons immediately. Tracking known mercenary. Exercise extreme caution.
Hell of a party happened here.
Alert. Critical signs. Alert. Critical signs.
Another one of his stogies.
What the?
Made it. This time. Feel it. Look around.
What do you think, boy? Was this our man?
You're up.
use this all ended up being.
Is this the place? Is he in here, boy?
I knew dog meat would sniff our man out. Let's you and I take it from here. Give our four-legged friend a break.